Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse home in Japan. How are you doing? You good? Are you genki? I'm genki, thank you. Today, I have a review of a Batman book. Yes, it's been a while, but here we go. I've got issue 2, or book 2, of Batman City of Madness, written and drawn, or painted, by Christian Ward. This is a cracking issue. I've got to say that right up front. It's been a while since the last one. I can't remember exactly how long. It feels like, I think it's a couple of months. There are there are going to be 3 issues in this series, and I think that every 2 months, if that makes sense. But yeah, here's the main cover, this way. The main cover by Christian Ward, and there's also a couple of variant covers. I've got one here by Bill Sienkiewicz. What do you think of this? Look at this. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, is this issue any good? Is it worth shelling out that money for? Well, I tell you what, I say I've been reading this. How many times now? I've read this through twice. Once early morning before I went to work today, and then when I got back home, I've read it through again. There's a lot going on in this, there really is. But I tell you what, for this you get, for what you pay $6.99. You get 48 gorgeous coloured painted pages. Really excellent art by Christian Ward. It might not be to everyone's liking. I don't know. There's very psychedelic colouring at times, but I love it. It's just something different, and it feels daring. It feels a little bit new. The story, it's fine. It's good. It's exciting. It's trying something new. Let me give you a little bit of the synopsis. This is from the back of the cover of book 2. So where are we? If you missed my review of issue 1, please do check it out. But anyway, it says here on the back, buried deep beneath Gotham City, there exists another Gotham. This Gotham below is a living nightmare, populated by twisting mirrors of our Gotham's denizens, fueled by the fear and hatred flowing down from above. For decades, the doorway between the cities has been sealed and heavily guarded by the Court of Owls. But now the door swings wide, and the other Gotham's version of the Dark Knight has escaped to trap and train a Robin of his own. Batman must form an uneasy alliance with the court and its deadly allies to stop him and prevent Gotham from falling into madness. There we go. So yeah, tell you what, this has just been so much fun. Really enjoyed reading it. Already looking forward to issue 3. I'll be going through issue 1 and issue 2 again in preparation for it. But yeah, a definite hot recommend. It's something, as I say, something kind of new, something nice and challenging. It fits the Black label because it's a bit of an Elseworld story, you know. So you've got Alfred in here, we've got Dick Grayson Nightwing in this issue. It's good to see that. Talon's in here with the Court of Owls, but yeah, I don't want to spoil any more. Great to see this weird depiction of Two-Face Harvey Dent continuing in here as well, and there's a surprise villain. I was surprised within the opening pages. Good to see, I think, maybe good to see him again, and yeah, some more villains in here. But yeah, do check it out. It's worth it. If you're willing to shell out the extra, try and get hold of a physical copy, because this format really suits a physical copy. It's larger than usual, ladies, it really is. It's a bigger size format, and I'm sure it'll look glorious. I've got it on my computer, and I've got quite a big screen, so it looks great, but it doesn't quite match a physical copy. But anyway, let's get on with the story summary. If you want to know a little bit, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing. I'm going to show the first few pages, talk a little bit about it. But yeah, if you do want to know the score, my score for this is 9 out of 10. I'm being quite generous here. I really like it. It's just so much better. It's so refreshing than the regular Batman title, and there's a lot more excitement than the Detective Comics title at the moment. You know, fair play to Ram V for keeping that story going for 2 years. Wow, who knew? But yeah, if you fancy something a bit different, a bit of an Elseworlds feel, do check this out. So 9 out of 10 for book 2 of City of Madness. Okay, please keep watching, and here we go. We start off with this really striking cover image by Christian Ward. Batman City of Madness, Book 2. Now don't forget, this is suggested for mature readers, and it is a Black label title. We open with a lot of pink here, a lot of purpley pink on the credits page. Just to shout out, the letters are by Hassan Otsmane El Hao. Okay, long time no see. Do you know who this is? It's Flamingo. He's welcoming whoever's come to the door, but you can see, if you look carefully, above the door frame, the shape, the shadow of the Batman's cowl. I'd hoped for a quieter night tonight, but this is my 3rd bat signal call since visiting Harvey. Flamingo, lose the girls. Oh, but they make me look so good. Very well. Then we get an explanation. This is, believe it or not, the Pink Palace. Surprise, surprise with this colour palette, right? Batman compares it to the Iceberg Lounge. If that's where the organised crime chooses to hang out, this is the choice of the more colourful criminal. But the Pink Palace is not usually where you'd find a pinstriped gangster. Then on the next page we can see here, Scarface in the distance with a ventriloquist. Tonight Gotham is stranger than usual. The ventriloquist is a professional, despite his condition. His victims aren't typically civilians, or even physically harmed. Why does this feel like it's linked to the same thing affecting Two-Face? Wesker, what's going on? Oh, Batman, thank God. I'm so sorry. I tried to stop him. Are these people okay? Shut up, you little weasel. What are you calling for? This ain't got nothing to do with anyone but me and this lovely lady right here. Oh, God, please, help me. He's crazy. Okay, apologies for that. That's enough of the crazy voices. So we continue. We've got a very unhinged appearing Scarface and ventriloquist. They've taken people out. They've killed people. They've left a floor of bodies there. Scarface calls for his hired help to take out the Bat. They open up with what appear to be the old Tommy guns. Batman shields himself with a table, throws batarangs and takes the men down. Stop, this isn't us, says Wesker. As Batman deals with the other hired thugs, it looks like Scarface is going to carve up this woman's face. Arnold, don't! Surprisingly, on the next page, and it's a gorgeous double-page spread here by Ward, we see Wesker smashing the ventriloquist dummy, smashing Scarface on the floor. And then we get a flashback. Okay, I won't go into too much detail here, like I don't want to spoil too much, but as you can see, it's Arnold Wesker, the ventriloquist, when he was young. We get a bit of background about how he came to have the ventriloquist doll, the Scarface. Used to have a teddy bear, but poor Arnold, it was taken off him after tragedy struck. Then we're back to the present and we see Arnold Wesker being taken away by the police. It's Harvey Bullock. Geez, just look at the state of this. What a freaking loon. What is it about this place? Huh? Yeah, good chat, you goddamn weirdo. Poor Harvey's getting the Gordon feeling there. Two-Face was talking about another voice in his head. Wesker was saying the same thing, losing control completely. And now we see Batman. He knows he's being watched. Who is it? Do you recognise him? It's Talon. Then we switch scenes to Arkham Asylum. We're back with Two-Face, Harvey Dent. He's having a flashback too. Can I ask at this point, what do you think of the art styles here, the colours? I'm a big fan. I really like it. It's something different, something a bit surprising. It's almost daring at times, but I understand if some people maybe don't like it as much as the regular art style. Yeah, I love these colours. It's almost like psychedelic in its craziness. Okay, just going to show a few of the pages without going into detail again, but we've got Harvey Dent having a conversation with himself in a way here, but it is explained why and how. What is this place? It's Gotham, of course, but not quite. Not quite the one you know anyway. Then we catch up with the Batman from below. The Batman below, is that how he's called? The Cthulhuoid, slightly tentacled Batman. The kid from last issue wakes up. Oh my god, was it a nightmare? Oh good, you're awake. He appears to be making something for the kid. Can you guess what it is? Well, basically, he wants his kid to be his Robin, and he's making his costume. The Batman below is talking about both of them sharing torment. You're like me. We've both lost people. And he talks about making a perfect Robin out of his troubled soul. Jesus, what are you? I'm Batman. Remember that? The classic Keaton movie? I do. Here we get some background on the Court of Owls. Do you remember them? Again, I'm going to skip ahead, just not going into too much detail, but Talon's talking about they want Batman's help to help them hunt this other Batman. Then we're back at Wayne Manor, and it's Alfred and Nightwing. Oh my god, what's happened to him? Master Grayson. He's in a bad way. I couldn't make the cave. It's alright, lad, I've got you. You're safe. When Nightwing regains consciousness, he tells him it was Clayface. But not like any Clayface I've ever faced before. I don't know what he was, but he wasn't Basil Carlo. It was just rage and fear. It was screaming and howling in pain. Okay, skip a few pages ahead and just showing you some of the art. Again, look at this. We're going underground, is it? We're going deep. We're going to the Gotham below, I guess. The Court of Owls. Look at that huge statue there. Oh my goodness, I hope they're not worshipping Moloch near Bohemian Grove. Batman, I am Lord Strigidae of the House of Strigidae. Welcome to the Court of Owls. Okay, I'm going to end the story summary here, but just to let you know, there are still, let me check what page we're on. We're on page 24 and 25 of 45, so there's still over half the book to go. There's a lot happening in this issue, there's a lot going on, but I tell you what, you get what you pay for with this. It really is worth the extra dollars. And if you can get hold of a physical copy, as I talked about earlier, do so because this format is awesome and it's going to look amazing. I've got it on digital, I've got it up on my desktop, quite a big screen. It looks glorious, but yeah, do get a physical copy if you can. And there we have it. I do hope you enjoyed that. This is the third variant. This is the incentive variant, so it's going to be quite hard to get. I think it's a 1 in 25. It's by Tula Lote, I think that's how you pronounce it. If we go very British, I could say Tula Lote. Does that sound cool? Or does it sound like a drink you order at a coffee shop? Anyway, nice cover here with a bit of a reveal of who the surprise villain is in this issue. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Do drop a comment, let me know what you think, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, if you're buying the series or not. As I say, as far as I know, it's only the mini-series. It's only 3 issues long, so there's 1 more to go. We'll see what happens. As always, I really appreciate you watching this far. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and do drop a like and a comment. That would be awesome. And I hope to see you in a future video. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. Matane.